Check this out. You think I'm not getting serious? This is a 300 amp hour battery. It's about 20 inches left to right, 8 inches bottom to top, and about 10 inches left to right this way. Have you ever seen a battery? It's got an on and off button on it. Look at that. It's got a little display. I'm not going to turn it on yet because I got to read the manual. I've never seen anything this high tech before. This is from Temgo. They've been making batteries for golf carts for a long time. So this should be a good one. Look at that. LiFePO 4. So this is going to be almost 4,000 watt hour. This is amazing. So I will be doing a review on this battery. I'm getting serious. I'm getting things ready for when I get my travel trailer. And this is going to be the heart of the power of the trailer right here. I've also got that big power station from VEVOR. It's 3,840 watt hour. But anyway, you know, I can run this in tandem with that power station. You can use the power station, use all the outlets on the power station, and use this. There's a way to rig it up where it will, I think it'll pull the power from the power station first, and then it'll start pulling power from this. Now, how am I going to charge this thing? Well, I've got solar panels. I've got a total of 800 watts. I got 400 on the roof, and I'll show you, I've got 400 up here. And then I've got 400 more folding panels in that cargo box. I've got a charge controller in a bag under the bed, but I think it's just a 20 amp. It says it's MPPT, but I think it's PWM, but either one's fine with me. They both work fine for me. But I need to get one that's probably about 50 amp, I guess. Let's see, each panel is going to be 6. Go ahead and get a 50 amp charger. But there's other ways I can charge it too. I also have a charger that I could use the pass-through charging feature on the power station, and I could just plug this into the 110 or 120 outlet on the front and charge it with a charger while the power station is charging from all the solar. So I could do it several different ways. But I'm going to read the manual. I don't want to turn this on yet. Look at that. It's got like a little screen, like a little phone screen on it. And so it's got a BMS system in it, battery management system. This one has self-heating. I just noticed that. Look at this. It's got a built-in heater and low temp cutoff. Because you can use these down below freezing, like down to 0 Fahrenheit, but you can't charge them. Well, you can, but you're not supposed to charge them if it's like 32 degrees or colder. So what this will do is it'll heat itself up so it's safe for charging. Because if you charge them when they're really cold like that, it just degrades the battery. It's not like it's going to blow up on you, but it just, you're going to mess the battery up and it's not going to last as long. Smart monitor, Temgo. You can use this up to 140 degrees. That is awesome. Oops, camera work, Maddie. See there? And there's all your specs on it. So I've got a charger that is supposed to be, it's got different modes. It'll charge lead acid, it'll charge lithium ion, and it'll charge LiFePO 4. Thing I like about LiFePO 4 is, I mean, lithium ion's fine too, but once it gets up to like 80% charge, it really slows down. And with these lithium iron phosphate batteries like this one, you can just keep throwing the power into it all the way till it's like 99% charged or 100% charged. So this thing's massive. It weighs about 60 pounds. It's like 3 batteries put together is all it is. like 3 100 amp hour batteries. But this is so much simpler because you don't have to do a whole bunch of extra wiring. It's just positive and negative. There's plastic. Oh, okay, I'm gonna leave those on for right now. And now I've got to lug this thing around in the van. I guess I'll just sit it in the middle of the floor and just crawl around it for the time being. But this is going to go down. But I'm not going to be able to do a proper review on it until I get the trailer and get it put in. And with these, you can keep them inside. You don't have to put them on the tongue of the trailer. You can put them in the storage well under the bed. People put these in their camper vans every day. They're safe to put inside. So that's good. It won't be stuck out on the tongue of the trailer. And while we're here in this parking lot, check this out, parked right next to me. There's another one very similar to it over there. What's that, about 7 by 16? Look how tall it is. Wouldn't that be great? Only problem is it's 4 wheels instead of 2. It's jacked up, it's off the ground pretty good, but it's got a cargo door on the back. I mean a ramp door, not a barn door or barn doors. Man, that would be awesome. But you know, if you go get one of these, they're like $12,000 just for the empty trailer. Yeah. But it looks like it would have a good roof on it. I really can't tell. It's one of those flat roofs. It's not one of those that arch over. And I don't know if it's got a metal up there or if it's got that greenhouse material stuff. That one's got a good roof on it. Let's go look at it. This is a parking area where they come and unload their ATVs and then they go ride. So that one's got the good roof on it. You can see how it wraps over the top. Kind of like a Airstream style, really. This is a better trailer. It's got diamond plate all over it. Look at that. Even down the frame, it's got diamond plate. That would be really heavy though. Look what he uses to tow with it. Power stroke diesel. So yeah, but it's very well built. That's a double R trailer from Nampa, Idaho. Keep that brand in mind. That is a good one. There's a good one. That one's got a good roof on it. That one's got a V-nose. That's a Luma. Oh, it's aluminum. I see the frame under there. Look at that. That would be lightweight. And he's towing it with a Chevy truck, just a regular Chevy truck. Pretty cool. Here, we'll use this as the screenshot or the thumbnail right there. That one's about 16 feet long. I love the V-nose. I love the roof on this one. I bet it's got a ramp on it though. Yep. Nice. I think this is the best travel trailer on the parking lot here. A Luma brand. There's a door. See, you'd have to cut you some windows right there. Then you have to put a fan on the roof. All aluminum frame. It's beefy too. Let's see, he's not using any sway bars or distribution weight hitch. Just a hitch that is adjustable. All right, I'm gonna notice that on these others too, see what they're doing. Let's see, let's go check this one out again. Yeah, just a regular old traditional hookup here, but he does have that adjustable hitch. You know, when you're towing a trailer, the tongue's supposed to be a little lower than the back. And he's got his a little bit, I mean, just a tiny bit higher. You really should drop that down about an inch. It's better to have the tongue a little lower than the back here. Okay. All right, so I gotta hoist this thing up in the van, 60 pounds. But that is going to be great. That's gonna run a lot of stuff in the travel trailer. Okay, so I'm reading through the manual. It doesn't say don't turn it on or anything about the startup. It says nothing about that. It just talks about how to charge it. So let's push the button and see what it does. Maybe you gotta hold it. Hey, it lit up. Wow. It's 51% charge. It gives you the exact percentage. The temperature, the voltage is 13.17. Oh my gosh, this is fancy schmancy. Did you ever think old Matty would be getting something like this? A guy that's been living in a van with minimal luxuries all these years. And look at this. I say if you're gonna go, you go big or don't go at all. And that's what we're doing. We're going all the way. I guess it shuts itself off. I'll give it a few minutes and watch it. And if it doesn't, I'll push the button again and turn it off. Page 1. Oh, let's see what page 2 says. Look at that. Let's see. Ooh. This is crazy. So it tells you when it's discharging, when it's charging. I know this little screen doesn't pick up good on camera. Let's see what page 3 says. There we go. I don't know what that means. So it's moving around though. It's calculating. All right, let's go back to page 1. There, I'll just leave it on that. I guess I could scan that QR code and get a lot more info. This is high tech. Okay, so this is one way I could charge that battery. So you plug this into a wall outlet or a power station, and then this clips onto your battery, right? And this one's supposed to charge every type of battery. You just hit battery type here. Let me zoom in. Battery type, and you set it to LiFePO 4. And then I think you hit start. I'll have to go through the manual on this thing. I've got it in a box somewhere. And that way, while the power station is charging from solar, it would be pass-through charging out of the alternating current outlet, and it would go through here, and then this would manage the charge going into the new Temgo battery. So I might just do it that way instead of getting a charge controller and all the wires that go with it, you know. And I could put up to 2,000 watts of solar into that power station at once. But I've only got it set up where I can put 400 into it at the same time. That's what I got it charging at right now. And it'll charge at up to 110 volts. I've never seen a power station that charged over 80 volts, but this one will go up to 110. So that way you can plug all your panels up in series instead of parallel. Much less cabling doing it that way. So we'll tinker on this today. I have something to tinker on now. But I'm going to read through the manual and make sure this is okay for LiFePO4 batteries. But I think it is. We will see. And if this doesn't really give it much charge, if it takes too long, I'll just go ahead and get a MPPT charge controller, and we'll do it that way. There's a lot of different ways to do it, but I'm thinking just using that battery as an expansion to the power station, because if you plug into, there's demonstrations on how to do it on YouTube. You will I don't know if I would use alligator clips. I might, just for temporary stuff, but I probably want to get some ring connectors. I think I got a bag of those in the toolbox. And you take your wires from here and then you run them into the power station. I think it's an XT90 port that goes into that power station. So you're drawing from the power station. So this is charging the power station like it was solar or a charger. So it'd be like adding a expansion battery. That's what I'm trying to get at. I know I'm so confused. There's going to be people laughing at me. Maddie, you don't even know what you're doing. Well, believe me, I'm going to find out what I'm doing before I do it. Right now, I'm just thinking out loud. All right, so I'm about to pack up here. See that fifth wheel down there? That big Jayco fifth wheel, all the slide outs? I know that guy. His name's Bob. That's Bob Dog. He's a camp host here. Yeah, I've already talked with him 2 or 3 times this season. So I just came by here. There's a little dumpster over here behind me. I came by to unbox this and throw a bag of trash away. I like this little area. It's good for tinkering. It's my tinkering parking lot. But Bob's not there right now. And he's got his little dog. Gosh, what is his little dog's? Just met her. Day before yesterday. Little fluffy, little poodle looking dog. But he must have gone to town to run some errands or something. So this is Quartzsite, by the way. And now that I've picked up my battery, I think I might head on somewhere else. I got to take the van in on Thursday to get it wired up to tow a trailer, get the towing package wiring put on it, the brake controller. Oops, I accidentally littered. Can't be doing that. So, once I get all this hooked up, I'll do a review on it, show you how it all works and what I come up with. And I might go around, I might ride over to the little RV lot. He's got a cargo trailer over there for sale. I might want to go over there and look at it. But it looks kind of short from the road. And that wouldn't do me any good. So for now, let's wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.